What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dez. As you can see, we just cashed this play in our dub club. Join the dub club, bro. It's $1. Join the dub club. The link is in the description. Let's get right to the NBA plays. Now, if y'all don't know, in this video, I'm about to go over all of my favorite NBA props from all of these games. Once again, don't parlay all these together. I'm going to break down some plays. Some props from the players that I like from the games. And I want y'all to drop a like and comment down below what play stick out to y'all, what pick you feel like is a great pick. And also, if we get 100 likes on this video, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a free NBA slip. Last video, we was so close. We had 80 likes. So if we get 100 likes, join the Discord. The Discord is completely free. You can join right up. We got 3,000 members in the community. And yeah, I'm going to send a play up in there. And yeah, let's get into this video. Make sure I drop a like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We're going to go with Bucks at Hawks. Hawks minus 2.5 favorite here. I think the Bucks come out on top here. This should be a high scoring game. Yeah, that's my daughter. Say, make sure you tell them what you tell them to do.
Subscribe button.
That subscribe button. And tell them to drop a what?
Drop a comment.
A comment?
Yeah.
And a like. All right, let's get back to these plays. I love you. Okay, go to sleep.
And hit that subscribe button for the players.
Okay, for the players.
Yeah.
All right, so the first pick we're going with is Giannis over 28.5 points. This seemed like a lot, but I'm going to tell you why I'm coming here. Coming here is crazy, but I'm going to tell you why I'm going here. I realistically was going to take his rebounds because they allowed the third most rebounds to power forwards. Now, I know the ranking doesn't show that they allow a lot of points to him, but sometimes that are always not the case. All right. As far as the Hawks, they are one of the top 5 fastest paced teams in the league. With that being said, it's a high scoring game. The Bucks are literally nothing without Giannis. The only reason why these last 2 games he haven't got it because they getting their ass blown the fuck out, down 1 million. They like, you know what I mean? And Giannis is attempting a bunch of shots per game, bro. Like he's attempted 17 here, 11. They ain't attempt that much, but 22 here versus the Warriors. I'm expecting him a high volume of game right here. Once again, he only attempted 12 shots here, but that's because he only played 22 minutes and they got BTA. We all remember what happened there. So, and also coming off of a break, so he hasn't played in 4 games. When he comes off a break, fully energized, he should be able to clear this line easy. So, first pick, I really think he might drop a 30 ball. Honestly, I really do think he'll drop a 30 ball, but we're gonna be cool and take Giannis over 28.5 points. Let's move on to our next pick. So I'm gonna do 2 picks from every game that I like. Now, also a bonus player that I'm watching. Now, remember I said this. I am watching Ryan Rollins for a big game. Why? Because he's been shitty for the last 3-4 games. I'm expecting a big game out of him. I don't know when it's gonna come. No Diddy, but that motherfucker will be here. All right, moving on to our next game. Once again, another prop. Y'all looking at me like, yo, is this motherfucker out his biscuit? Listen to me. Once again, they don't allow a lot of points to power forwards. Okay. Jaylen Johnson has just not been, how could I put it? I don't know. He just ain't been on his shit. Now, coming off a break, a day break, once again, I'm expecting a big game. These 2 plays is expecting big games. And let me just break this down to you. Every statistic is not going to be statistically backed up all the time. Because if that was the case, we will always win. We would know like, oh, this team allowed the most points to point guards. Well, he's going to get. That's not always the case. So if you sports bet, then you know that. But if you don't, just trust me. You would think right here, yo, let's smash the under here. You're going to get your cheeks smashed. Don't do that. All right. But trust me. Jaylen Johnson points, bro. 13, 12, 12. He's usually attempting. Now, look, this is last 5. Let's go to his last 10. And let's just see how many shots he attempts. 22, 14, 21, 15, 18, 18, 16, 17. He's attempting and just think about it. His line is at 21.5. This is OD low, bro. OD low. I'm telling you right now. Hammer the line. Do not miss out on this prop. Moving on to our next game. Oh, let me put him on there, though. Do not miss out. Y'all gonna be mad as fuck. He dropped a 30-point triple-double. Y'all gonna come back to the video and say, yo, Dez, you were right. I'm gonna say, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm comment. Yeah, I know. All right, moving on. Thunder at Cavaliers, -6.5 for the Thunder. Not a huge spread, probably because Jalen Williams is out. So keep that in mind. Jalen Williams is out. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Give me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 29.5 points. I wouldn't be surprised if he go higher than that. I wouldn't be surprised if he... Huh?
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too, Dada.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 29.5 points. Now let me tell y'all why. It's very simple. Jalen Williams is out. He just dropped. Oh no, I ain't gonna say just dropped, but he played him in his last game. He dropped 40 in 29 minutes. All right. And once again, he's a player that attempts up. Like, I shouldn't have to explain to y'all what Shai does, but if you don't know, look at this. He attempted 26 field goals and 19 free throws. 20 field goals, 9 free throws. 23 field goals, 13 free throws. Bro, his last game, he attempted 19 field goals, 13 free throws, and had 39 points. Listen, this game, and then on top of that, they are ranked 10th worst in points allowed to fucking point guards. So, it don't get no easier than that. Now this next pick I'm going with is Donovan Mitchell over 9.5 rebounds and assists. I think everybody gonna hammer his points, but OKC, as much as motherfuckers want to make it seem like, we all know they got a bunch. I feel like OKC so good because they got a bunch of role players that can come in. I feel like they got too many. They got too many Alex Caruso's over there. You feel me though? They got Alex Caruso, Wiggins, Wallace. They got too many motherfuckers that it's just 3 and D's. Like, they got so many people that could just come in. Lou Dort, like, not to mention. But Jalen Williams is out, but 9 times out of 10, Dort, he'll be in that torture chamber. It's Donovan Mitchell. He might get his shit off still, but why not take something that just been beautiful? As you can see, this shit just been going up. When I say going up, he has 31 potential rebounds and assists, bro. He was 1 rebound away from his first triple-double this year. 1 rebound, bro. Just give me the over 9.5. He the last 2, he's crushed this. Even when he missed it right here, he still had 20 potential rebounds and assists. 20. So it ain't like he wasn't nothing out there. That mean he was passing it to motherfuckers and the ball was hitting off their forehead. That's all I mean. That when I look at shit like that, that's all I mean. All right. Moving on to our next game. Clippers at Wizards. Clippers -7.5 or under 223. Nah, y'all know I'll always be honest with y'all. Did you like the video? Oh, okay. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is one of them games, like, I don't know. Like, I don't like games like this, but let's just jump into it. Keyshawn George, ever since CJ McCollum has been gone, he been balling, bro. He's been balling. His last game, he attempted 20 field goals. He's just building confidence. They rank 5th worst in points allowed to his position. And he still has 7 assists. So, I personally been on the lookout, also trying to catch him for a fucking double-double. His odds, if you can catch it, would be beautiful. But once again, bro, he's attempting, look, 13. He played horrible here, but his points alone you could take. His points is like, bro, you could take his points if you want. His PRA or his points. His PRA also damn near the same. So I would take either that or his points. Probably like at 15, but yeah. We're going to take Keyshawn George over that 19.5 points and rebounds. Next pick I'm going with, I gotta go with, is Zubac rebounds over 10.5 or double fucking double. I just clicked on my head like, why won't you just take it for a double-double? But they allow 14.5 rebounds, bro. The 3rd worst to centers in the league. Zubac is a rebounding machine. He just had 14 rebounds on 25 rebound chances, bro. Come on. Ain't much to talk about here. But realistically, keep the double-double in mind. Keep the double-double in mind. And also, y'all, I'm sorry because I ain't been tracking it. Football been going on. The Bills just lost. I'm fucking mad as a bitch. But I'm gonna track this. So the next video tomorrow, all this gonna be tracked. When y'all start with the video, we're gonna see where we left off, how many we got right. Yeah. And make sure y'all comment below. Make sure y'all comment below where like the picks that y'all like are standing out, or some picks that y'all like that stand out. Like, yo, Des, take a look at this. I like fucking with y'all, communicating with y'all, and I'm still talking. Y'all like, shut up, my fault. Okay. Next up, we got Mavericks at Knicks. Knicks minus 10.5. No. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's move on to the Spurs game first, and we come back to that one. Spurs minus 16.5, over under at 241. I think this game go over. I think this game stay tighter than what people expect. Now, this pick here, y'all probably wondering, yo, you's a dumbass. Just trust me, all right? Just trust me. So we got Nurkic over 4.5 assists. Now, why do I say this? Just imagine this. If you don't watch the Jazz basketball, they play a lot of like Nurkic, like kind of, not gonna say like Nikola Jokic, but kind of like I'm gonna get the ball in the post, you run around me here, or I get the ball in the post, you run around me, pass. Or I ain't gonna say they playing through him, but just take a look at his assist, right? He just cashed 8 games in a row, and he missed his last 2, right? He missed his last 2 because he played 2 great defenses. He played OKC, he had 3, and then he played. And mind you, 4.5 is I would say probably 3.5, but he had 4 here and he had 3 here. Now he's playing a team that ranked 5th in assists, which is way better than what they ranked. Now, did they play recently? They played this year. On December 27th, he had 6 assists. But the point that I was getting to, we have Victor Wembanyama in the paint, right? 9 times out of 10, nobody's going up on him. 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to be checking Nurkic. When Nurkic gets the ball, do you think he's going to go up on him? Fuck no. You know what he's going to do? Look for a pass. So that's why it's just going to open up everything. So on top, and I always tell y'all, I like to catch the games for bounce backs. This is a perfect bounce back spot for him. Give me Nurkic over 4.5 assists. Trust. And also, Lauri Markkanen is out, Walker Kessler out. They really don't have no other big man, honestly. So if you want to take his rebounds and assists and you want to hammer that, I suggest you hammer that also. Now, moving on. Same game, I'm going to go Victor, 10 rebounds. Now, looking at his last 5 games, you're like, why would you do that? Now, I was going to go his double-double. If you're going to go 10 rebounds, you might as well go double-double for better value, honestly. But they allowed the most points to centers. Let's actually check out what he did versus them. He had 32 points. We're going to switch this up, and we're going to take his points. His points at 26.5. He coming off a 40-point game. I don't like taking players that's coming off of big games. I'm the type, if something happened 10 times and I bet on it that 11th time, that motherfucker go out there and break his ankle. Like dead ass. They say, yo, bro, he got this many points in it. Word? Go ahead, Daz. Go bet on him. I'm nothing. I'm nothing, y'all. All right. Moving on to our next game. Knicks game. Knicks at Mavericks. Now we know, just speaking on this game, we know Mavericks is down a lot of players. Flag, Davis, 2 of their better players. Kyrie, obviously, but they down a lot of players. So they really don't got shit going for themselves. They just came off a win that I ain't gonna say that they shouldn't have got. Wait, I don't know if they won that game actually. I'm gonna check in a minute. I don't know if they won that game. But real simple. Give me Cat rebounds over 10.5. Once again, I always do this, but you can also take his double-double. But give me Karl-Anthony Towns rebounds, bro. I gotta go here. Look at his last 5, and then look at his potential. He grabbed 11 with 21 potential, 27 potential rebounds, and grabbed 20. They allow 13 rebounds to centers. The only scary thing about taking his rebounds, the only scary thing about taking his rebounds, honestly, is that Josh Hart. When Josh Hart on the floor, thank you for my kiss.
Hi, everyone. I know I like Fulton.
You like what?
Fulton.
What's that?
Fulton is a videoer too.
Oh, the YouTuber?
Yeah.
Okay, you shaking all my stuff.
Sorry.
Okay.
This is my beautiful dad. That him other name. Name.
Okay.
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 Okay, Mia. All right, so we got Karl Anthony Towns over 10.5 rebounds. Once again, only thing scary is Josh Hart. If he, I mean, they both can get it, but Josh Hart might drop a triple-double tomorrow. Stay on the lookout for him. Stay on the lookout for Josh Hart triple-double. His last 3 times he played them, he just played them, he had 14 rebounds. What happened? You hurt your knee? All right, y'all. So my knee just hit her. I mean, my daughter just hit her knee, but she fine, though. But he just had 14 rebounds. What was that, November 19th? They just played, not just played, but they played this year. He had 14 rebounds already, so. He had 14 rebounds with 18 points. Give it to me. I like that. Moving on from that game. Now, once again, when I tell you that they don't got players like Max Christie is damn near maxing out their minutes. 25, 34. And his 1.5 assists, I cannot not take it. All right. Cash. Now, look, this is what I'm telling y'all. Cashed 10 games in a row. What's the chances the day I tell y'all to take him, he doesn't get it? What's the chances, right? Well, you're going to see. You're going to see. Moving on. Pacers. Do I got the Pacers game right here? Yes, I do. Moving on. Pacers at Sixers. Now, Sixers minus 7.5. Fuck it. Let's just get into my other pick before. I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If he don't hit this line, I'll delete my YouTube. I'll give everybody executive tier members. I'll get listen. Let me explain something to y'all. For 100%, not 10, not 99, 100%, Tyrese Maxey is dropping 30 tomorrow. 100%. 100%. I'm not explaining shit. Nothing. Tyrese Maxey dropping 30. I can't even talk. That's all I'm gonna say. Back to Pascal. Been going crazy recently. Rebounds and assist line over 10.5. Cash, and as you can see, they allow the most rebounds to his position, to power forwards. So if you want to just take his rebounds and be safe, but once again, he just hit this line 5 times in a row. What is the chances that when I tell y'all to take him, he get bent over? What's the chances? You let me know. You let me know what's the chances. Like literally. But 4 out of 5 hitting him. They played once this year. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And that's exactly why he's going to do the rebounds. That's exactly why. I know for a fact he's going to do the rebounds. Just because he didn't do it last time he played, he going to do it. Look, as you can see right here, they allowed the most rebounds and assists in the league to power forwards. What the fuck is the chances that he's already been killing the line? Now he plays a team that really allows it. We'll see. All right, moving on to our last game, man. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, man. I know y'all hate watching YouTubers, they say that, but like, it just motivates me to be like, okay, people fuck with me. You feel me though? Like, okay, people fuck with me. Like during baseball season, y'all fuck with me for real. But baseball season is start coming back around. But let's get into it. Suns minus 7.5. The over/under is at 218.5. All right. So low scoring game. This is one of them games like, ugh. Another game. Why am I going here? Let's talk about it. Dillon Brooks over 17.5 points. Realistically, if I do take this line, which I probably will put on my main ticket, I'm going to lower his shit to be safe. But I'm going to tell you why I'm taking him coming off 2 bad games. Dillon Brooks is he's the second primary scorer on his team beside Devin Booker. They allowed 22 points to his position, but it's not only the reason why I'm taking him. If we go through these games, right, I want y'all to take a look at how many times he shoot the ball. 22 times he shot it. 15, 14, 24, 16, shot horrible. 2 for 13, shot horrible. He's not, listen, This is how Vegas try to trap y'all, bro. Because people look at this shit and say, oh, yeah, he about to go under again. Bro, stop letting Vegas raw dog y'all. Stop. Take Dylan Brooks if you want some money. Let's get to our last pick. Make sure I drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate y'all. And I got to go with him. I explain myself every time I take him. Why? For one, he's coming off a break. He hasn't played since the 16th. It's the 19th. He's coming off a break. Realistically, I would take him 25 flat. That 25.5 get you bent over. Let me give y'all a tip too, real quick. People say shit rigged. At the end of the day, bro, if you got a player for 25, take the gut feeling and say, let me take him over 1 point lower. That point matters, bro. That 1 point, you know how many times you lost by 1 point or 1 rebound? Think about it. Just take it away. At the end of the day, y'all gotta understand, bro, the objective is to win money. All right? I know we want to win $10 for $1 million. I do too. But just imagine, just think about this. Imagine if you were to bet $10 every day, bro. $10 to win 100. 7 days a week, that's $750, bro. $750 a week. $1,500 in 2 weeks. $3,000 a month. It's not that easy, but you see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't that hard either. I'm just saying, even if you do a plus 500, bro, you gonna spend $25 anyway. The object is to win, bro. You don't, in gambling, you never become successful if you start. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. I want to see y'all win, bro. Let's go.